Okay, my immigrant community, mi gente, I need you to listen up and pay attention to what I'm about to say, because your taxpayer dollars are funding these deportations, the fuel by profit, while human lives are being thrown away. And hear me out what I'm about to say. And there's something that you can do about it, okay? So the U.S. has struck a deeply troubling deal with El Salvador, as we all know or we might have heard. Over $6 million annually to imprison deportees. That's the number, okay? Many with no criminal records in El Salvador's mega prison, CECOT, known for its inhumane conditions and international human rights violations. Yes, I said it because it's true. So now taxpayers are footing the bill while immigrants are stripped of their rights and dignity. Do you think that is fair? Just for profit. What are we doing? What are we doing? How we stood this low? Now listen to this. The charter flights used in these deportations cost up to $852,000 per flight. These are not just removals. They are profit-driven, high-cost operation benefiting private contractors and foreign governments at the expense of vulnerable people. Why are we putting a target on these individuals in this part of the community for profit? Why? What are we doing? And the human toll, absolutely devastating. Let me tell you about some few of these individuals affected. We have Andry Jose Hernandez Romero was deported despite having asylum claims and no gang affiliation. Once in El Salvador, he was labeled a criminal and detained at CECOT. He has had no access to legal aid or family contact. Okay, that's just one of the many. Then we have Merwil Gutierrez, a longtime U.S. resident with no criminal background, was taken in a pre-drawn raid, coerced into signing papers he did not understand, and deported without due process. He's banished into the CECOT system, where independent monitoring is nearly impossible. And as you very well know, the story of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, which we cannot talk about him enough. We need to bring light to all these individuals. A legal Maryland resident and father of 3 was deported by administrative error and placed in CECOT, even though a judge ordered his return. The U.S. government ignored the order. His family hasn't heard from him in weeks. What are we doing? What are we doing? This isn't immigration enforcement. And if you advocate for this and you are pro this, then you need to really self-assess your moral compass, because this has nothing to do with immigration. This is state-sponsored human trafficking funded by your tax dollars. That's what it is. Okay. And for the people that are concerned and want to do something about it, I'm about to tell you, contact your representatives, contact all the judges in all the levels of the court, and demand a full audit of U.S. and El Salvador deportation agreements. Okay. Transparency of contract funding, CECOTs, and private deportation flights. We need transparency, immediate review of all the deportation conducted without full due process. Freedom for wrongfully detained individuals, and reunification with their families. That is what we need to demand. And that's why we need to use our voice and let ourselves be heard. These are our neighbors, our co-workers, our friends. Their lives should not be traded for profit, for only a few group of people to benefit. What are we doing? What are we doing? And I need you to raise your voice. If you're really concerned about this, raise your voice. Tag your representative, share their names, demand justice, share this live or this video if you like, or make your own, but do something. Don't stay quiet. And like I always say, stay connected, stay informed, and follow for more. I am not understanding what is it that we're doing, how some few people think that they're better than others. Are we not all part of humanity? What are we doing?